Let's see what else has happened. Oh, I know something.
Oh no.
I've watched a Let's Play of the entirety of Ace Attorney Investigations 2.
My sister's friend forcibly bought the Ace Attorney trilogy for my sister on the Switch. Because they really want to get her into Ace Attorney.
Well,
but my sister's really hesitant on getting into Ace Attorney.
Huh?
My sister does not want to get into Ace Attorney.
What's her reasoning?
Because her friend will never shut up about it then.
Yes. I'd suggest you playing it, but it's a visual novel. It's a miracle you managed to get through Danganronpa.
Yeah. And right now I am forcibly making my friend play through Persona 4 Golden on Steam. And they're like, no, this game sucks ass. It's worse than Genshin Impact. And I'm like, bruh. Yeah. And then everyone's just like, dude, you're just bad at the game, get good. Yeah. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, it took me so long to get through Yukiko's castle. And I'm like, and?
Did you grind?
No.
Did you, like, actually go out of your way to make social links?
No.
You didn't?
No. It's like, they're like very early on in the game.
Yeah, but you should have at least made social links before going off to do that.
Yeah.
Like, did they even do the whole, actually, you know, like, waiting to save Yukiko until the very last day?
Problem is, Persona 4 does not give you deadlines as easily as...
Yeah, they do.
Oh, they do. Oh, right, weather. I barely remember Persona 4, so...
Heck, they keep on warning you that the weather's like the weather's gonna be changing to raining like every once in a while.
I see.
Like the characters will outright ask you, "Hey, do you think we should save Yukiko now?"
Yeah.
The
dude was complaining about getting fucking stuck on the Shadow Yosuke boss fight, and I'm like, how the fuck?
How do you lose to that?
Yeah.
Just keep tacking.
I know, that's what I told them, and they were like, okay, fine, I'll keep tacking! And then they finally succeeded. Was it really that hard? Just exploit the fucking weakness! I hate this game. But yes, Persona 4 is a bitch in terms of difficulty spikes and grinding. And then they were like, I'm gonna play Persona 4 on easy difficulty.
I want to smack your friend.
I'm gonna tell them that.
That's...
It's to smack you for your Persona 4 tastes. Alright.
I'm absolutely disgusted. I hope you realize that.
Yeah. He is absolute. Alright. These things give out a lot of money.
I saw.
Yeah, there's different types of snurps. One, the gold ones give out money, there's pink ones which give out food, and then there's silver ones which give out XP, but they run away really fast, and have ridiculously high defense.
So metal slimes.
Literally. Yeah, metal slimes from Dragon Quest. Remember Dragon Quest 8? When we did that?
I was not in the mood to play that game.
I played it. And then I got stuck, and I was like, okay.
No offense to Dragon Quest, but honestly, I'm not in the mood to play an RPG on this channel.
This game is an RPG.
For one major reason. You have a bad habit of ignoring what's going on in them.
Yeah. Well, this game is an RPG, but...
it's also a major shitpost, which means you keep your attention on it.
Yes. I mean, It's an RPG, but it's not as deep as, say, Final Fantasy or other stuff. Yeah. Bum bum. Yeah. I'm gonna let these characters walk while I run to the bathroom. So. I'll be right back.
I mean, I'm not gonna touch it.
How's it going?
Logan's off in the bathroom.
I'm here. Hello. Nothing here. Maybe I'll stop. Personality.
So remember that entire incident where
Good luck on smacking me.
I said I want to, not that I'm gonna be able to.
I just made up my sense. The sounds just like a goblin screeching.
So remember that one person who kept on trying to insult you with the Naruto thing?
Yeah, that's the same person.
Ah.
Fun fact. Oh yeah, Jonathan showed up in that server.
I noticed. I keep track of the messages at times. I also ignore messages that I don't want to answer.
Fair. I'm just gonna post this one image I have in the general chat. Specifically, a DM I got saying, "I'm Steven," when it wasn't from you. This one.
Why the hell would...
Yeah.
I hope you guys realize that I don't change my, Discord.
Yeah. I know, it's a shit post. Fucking... Person's like, "Stop having sex with my son," to me, and I'm like, no. They're like, "Stop, I'm literally a Mexican mom, I will bring La Chancla." I'm like, what?
It's like,
A sandal.
well, mostly the ones I've seen are mostly plastic, but yes. And yeah.
Spicy food to a friend.
After a while, you stop fearing it. Because you just stop fearing anything.
Anything. Does not care about the consequences.
Granted, I'm so afraid of spiders.
Level 15. Bites a lot. Level 6. Sort of look. So yeah. We had 3 people in the same garage, which was... I was dying of heat stroke towards the end.
That's why you have an AC, though.
Yeah. Although it is getting cooler.
Yeah, but the technology being on and the amount of people inside an actual place,
yeah,
does make it so that
Red bought a present.
The heat inside a room increases.
Yeah. Red bought a present for Naruto. Where do you get all these butterfly specimens? Where do you get all...
It's called murdering a butterfly and then pinning it into like corkboard.
Yeah. Polka dot armor or polka dot uniform.
Yeah, 4,000.
True, I could buy both. So yeah, I can happily report my ears did not bleed while watching through the Monster Prom shit. I said shit as my dad's behind me.
So wait, what do you mean by your ears did not die?
Because it was loud. Like, the entire stuff we did that day was pretty loud.
Yep.
The Black Ops 4 incident. Don't worry, I put out Overcooked the same day.
The sad part is no one was pressing the cancel button. It really was just acting up like that.
Yeah.
Like, he legitimately took away Kevin's controller because he thought that Kevin was doing that.
Yeah.
And it still kept on failing.
Sad. But I deleted
That bit, I didn't have to play that game.
I did delete it, and I don't want to reinstall it because it literally takes up over 100 gigabytes.
Yeah. I legitimately don't know how people like play Call of Duty nowadays.
They just make sure to... They have a feature where you can only install specific parts of the game. Like, the new one is currently free for a week. Yeah. There's a stormtrooper back there. TIE fighter pilot.
That's unrealistic. I usually say, hey, I gotta go to the bathroom quickly.
Well, this game is unrealistic. When do you expect to have yourself traveling the world with a blue-haired detective, a 10-year-old Pokemon trainer, and a literal block person wearing ridiculous outfits?
Also a demon horse.
Also a demon horse. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm tired enough that it's starting to make sense.
If we go up here, this is another world, which we don't get until, like, much later. By much later, I mean, like, 20 hours into the game. This game is long. And, just so you know, these are not the only teammates you encounter throughout the story.
You've told me this.
Yeah. You do get, counting these guys, you get 6 more.
Not counting the horse, I guess.
Not counting the horse.
Logan, I'm gonna go to the laundromat. I'll
Okay.
be back in a while.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, counting the 4, just me's, you get 10 teammates in total.
So what? So I have a question.
Yeah.
Why does your sister's friend keep on like trying to force Ace Attorney on her?
She also tried to do the same thing for JoJo. It's for cosplay purposes. They're cosplayers.
So what? She wants her to dress up as like Maya Fey or something?
Yeah. Like, I don't know the characters.
There's quite a few like decent cosplay opportunities with Ace Attorney.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember,
like, here's one.
I bought Fire Emblem 3 Houses for, my... I've never seen that here.
She's a major character throughout the early trilogy.
Yeah. So, I bought Fire Emblem 3 Houses for my sister, and then she decided to play the male Byleth for a round. And then she wanted to date the Yellow House leader, and then...
Then she realized that she doesn't get that option?
Well, like, there's some LGBT options, but she was informed that, that's not one of them. So she had to...
Here's another fairly good female, like, cosplay opportunity.
Yeah.
She's a prosecutor.
She
actually
reset her...
Yeah, at, like, the furthest point in the timeline that you see her, she's actually... you're still 19, right?
Yeah, I'm 19.
Yeah, she's actually your age at the furthest point like the furthest game you see her in.
Wow.
Because like she didn't really appear at that point in the timeline. It's weird.
Yeah, so my sister reset her save just to choose the female Byleth.
Well, that's what you get!
Yeah.
If you're gonna go for a character, you should really look into it first before you play a character.
Yeah. I bought a used.
Also, what made you think that Japan would allow you to I would understand if they allow it to happen, but also, what makes you think that the three major options would allow that?
The red house leader, the female one.
She can actually do it?
Yeah, she can.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
They actually followed through with one of them.
Yeah. I'm not sure about the blue one, though.
I don't think you can.
Yeah. But I'm a teacher, and you're my student.
Actually, that's an actual fair assessment. That's a bit off.
Yeah. Speaking of age, I turned 20 in December, and I'm not ready to have the number 2 in front of my age.
I turned 22 in December.
Yes.
I'm not ready to feel that old again.
Yes. Our birthdays are 6 days apart. 2 years, kinda, almost.
I've actually made a lot of friends that, and lost quite a few of them, that had birthdays close to mine. It's weird, but it happens.
Yeah.
I've had, 2 other friends that had,
oh, fuck.
birthdays that were, multiples of 2s apart from me.
Yeah.
One was 2 days before that, and another was 2 days before that.
Yeah.
And yours is 2 days before that.
Jonathan's birthday is 4 days before mine. On the 16th. So Kevin's the only one of us that wasn't born in December.
I mean, they're the other members, but they don't exist.
They got fired.
Did they?
Quietly.
You never announced it to even me.
Quiet, termination of duties.
I gotta check.
5 is too much.
Well, was this back when you erased a bunch of things on the private Uneven Buddies Hangout server?
I think I decided this in late 2020 because I realized that trying to coordinate with that many people would be a literal nightmare, and so I decided it'd just be best to order the 3 I already have going for. Because you step into my shoes and try to run something like this. Okay, who could use...
So, wait, what's with Nick's extra special gamers tag?
That was for, leveling specific roles.
Huh.
And then I'm lazy to update. Because,
Oh, yeah. Nino and Lane's got dropped.
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't think they made a single appearance in these videos.
Yeah. It almost happened once, but we had to cancel the last minute.
Yeah. So that's me, you, John, Kevin.
Yeah, so there's 4 of us, and I did.
Do we ever drop John for moving away?
He said he's gonna come back. I'm sorry. Yeah, but I've been...
To anyone questioning why is there an even amount of buddies when it's uneven buddies?
Yeah, I've been thinking about that.
I have an answer for you. You, the viewer, are the 5th buddy.
I'm gonna post that. Steven has an answer to the uneven buddy's name. You, the viewer, are the 5th buddy. Yes, that works. I guess.
That way we can just keep it at 4 and not have to find a 5th person.
I have 0 desire to bring anyone else on here.
At best, you'd maybe have them appear not as an actual member, but maybe for your birthdays.
Maybe.
If you ever want to invite us to a birthday party again.
Yeah.
And even then, it wouldn't even be one person. It'd basically just be a decent amount of people just playing Smash over and over again for that one party.
Yes. Or we could do a Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl tournament as well.
I don't know if Camden would be willing to play that. I'm pretty sure he's the only member of the private server who actually would show up to your birthday.
I do want to... Yeah, I've been trying to repurpose that into more of like a group chat kind of thing.
It's basically been a group chat the entire time.
Yeah.
It was meant to be the Uneven Buddies Discord server, but quite literally the only people on there are us and our friends.
Yeah.
Like our personal friends. So.
Well, now I have a public server, which you can join. It's separate. There's like 50 people in it, counting bots.
I don't count bots. I don't view it as 50 people.
Okay.
I'm actually kind of disgusted by the sheer amount of bots you have on that.
I'm sorry. Looks like it's time for me to step in.
Some of them are even offline, meaning they're no longer in service, I think.
They come on and offline. I want to say, I brought up Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, and I want to say a comment I made is that nobody at Viacom wants anything to do. Oh shit! Nobody at Viacom wants anything to do with Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah.
I said, but then it occurred to me that those two were playable characters in Nickelodeon Heart Racers 2, which came out in 2020. And they have been leaked for the Nickelodeon Smash Bros. Club. Because the full box art got posted and Ren and Stimpy are on it.
Fair enough.
So,
I still wouldn't want anything to do with them, but then again, John K. was dropped fairly fast.
And also Comedy Central is making a revival of it, without the involvement of the original creator.
We sure we want to trust them with another adult party cartoon? They weren't in charge of it, but let's be honest here, it's basically what this will become.
Yeah.
Because it's Comedy Central. What are they most known for?
Adult cartoons, South Park.
Yeah.
They're also bringing back Beavis and Butthead, Clone High, and other stuff.
I'm actually looking forward to the possibility of a Clone High revival.
Yeah, that's happening. That's confirmed.
Yeah, I've known. It's been confirmed for a while now.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of happy that it's happening.
Such insolence. Charity.
Or the HP bananas.
You can have this.
So, what's with the prince again?
The prince is in an arranged marriage with the princess, but the princess does not want to marry the prince.
Yeah, but like... Oh...
He's an egotistical asshole, basically. So yeah. And we're actually getting close to wrapping up the first world. Yeah, there's worlds.
It's a Nintendo game, I'm not shocked.
Yeah. You dare challenge me, scoundrel? And I do want to say, okay. So, this might be a bit of a shocker to you, but, so how these new teammates work is that, spoilers for a 5-year-old game. Who cares, it's a medium. So once you reach the end of the world, your current teammates, get kidnapped by the Dark Lord. You can't use them. And, you also get locked out of your current class. So you have to pick a new one. Start from level 1. It's kind of a counter to grinding. But you do get new classes along the way, fuck. You do get new classes for World 2 and 3. So yeah, this game is grind-proof. You do get them back, though. The teammates and the classes.
Do the classes stack up your level then?
No, but it saves where you last for. Here we go. So yeah. So there's 3 new teammates in World 2, plus 3 new jobs, and the same thing for World 3. So yeah. I'm dizzy from explaining that. Alright. The victory was hard fought, but my expert swordsmanship pulled us through. Oh, I spy the castle. Princess Lucina, your beloved Prince Chief will soon be by your radiant side.
I'ma kill him.
Yeah. So if we go back to the castle and run back and stuff.
So, want to know something funny about Ace Attorney?
Sure.
You know how the game came out like in the early 2000s, right?
Yeah.
Specifically the Game Boy version, and the DS games came out slightly later afterwards.
Yeah.
Did you know how the timeline works?
How?
It all revolves around one specific day in the timeline.
Oh.
The game series itself doesn't give specific dates for any of the events in the entire series, right?
Yeah.
Except for one day in the entire series.
Which is?
It's called the DL6 incident.
DLC.
Yeah. And it's listed as let me find the exact day.
Currently this is a love triangle right now. Princess Lucina, it is I, your beloved Prince Chief.
Does it count as a love triangle when one of them doesn't care?
Kinda. You.
Yeah. Here.
Dog.
The DL6 incident is given the exact date of December 28th, 2001 at 7 p.m.
I was 8 days old.
Yeah, I was 2 years old.
Yeah.
Because it was 2001, but it was past the 26th. But what happens here is that the very first game has it so that the case is coming up to its statute of limitations.
Yeah.
And the Ace Attorney America, because if you didn't know, in the dub in the translated version, even unlike how in the Japanese version it actually takes place in Japan.
Yeah. In
the translated version, it takes place in America, even though they have all these Japanese stuff.
Yeah.
They actually do explain it away by saying that it takes place in a world where essentially America was heavily inspired by the East and Japan especially.
Yeah.
So it takes place in the United States.
Yeah. I want to point out for Alligator is taller than Master Chief.
Yeah, it's what happens is that the statute of limitations for their version of the world is 15 years. Yeah. So if after 15 years the culprit isn't found on a crime, the crime is permanently shut.
Oh. Wow. So
the very final case of the first game revolves around finally solving the full mystery of the DL6 incident, because of the fact that it's been kind of a reoccurring plot thread the entire game.
Yeah.
It has led to the deaths of quite at least a couple of people in the actual game, ones that you had to solve, and That essentially means that even though the games never gave an explicit date to anything, thanks to the DL6 incident, we do have knowledge that the very first game takes place in 2016, and every game after that actually does have a specific time corresponding to time since the first game, right?
Yeah.
And especially since it connects with things. Even though the games basically never give a timeline, we actually do know the official timeline to things.
You're making me think.
Yeah. Funnily enough, in universe in the game right now, Phoenix Wright would have lost his attorney badge almost 2 years ago now.
Go outside, please.
And the court system would be in what's called the dark age of the justice system, exclusively because of how fucked it was.
For Alligator, really. Prince Chief is a bit... If he's her betrothed, I feel bad for Princess Lucina.
He's kind of a weenie.
Yeah. I'm debating if casting Master Chief into Prince role was the right choice.
It really was not.
Yeah. Fate and Path?
I mean, fuck it.
Sure. Alright. Which is a Flash. Are we lost? Not at all. Yeah, we're lost. It'll be alright. It always is. As long as we keep moving, we'll end up somewhere. That's totally obvious and ridiculously unhelpful.
I think it's kind of funny how, Fred was on, no, yeah, we're lost.
Yes.
Because, His anime counterpart, Ash, kind of has an infamously bad sense of direction.
Yes. I watched the very second Pokemon episode on Pokemon TV on the Switch.
Wait, why the second episode?
I don't know. I wanted to see if it worked. Because I already watched the first episode 8 years ago. And I thought it was dumb.
Well, yes.
Well, I was like, okay, this is definitely an anime from the 90s.
I'd say this right now. That was easily the worst out of the series. I don't care how much Gen 1ers like to talk about how good the original stuff was.
Yeah.
Pokemon at least has the benefit of actually adhering to one thing.
It was the one that...
The original things in just about every form of their media tends to be the worst.
It was the one that introduced Misty.
Yeah, but she was better in other series.
Yeah, you were like, what the fuck did you do to my bike? Hey, what?
And it shows that to at least, two other girls.
Yeah. I think all the Haze Attorney talk made me lose a few years of my lifespan. Because I can't think anymore. Are we in space? What year is this?
The year? There is no year.
The year is 1990X. Ness's house. We're in Earthbound. Oh yeah, we casted Great Sage as Ness in here. I don't want to accidentally sell it. Whew. Okay, we can...
Let's just save. If we're really coming up to the end of the... yeah, you might want to just save all that crap for, the next group over.
Yep. Alright, we'll see what we have with the next group over, and, yeah. Alright. Going up, because we took the hidden path. There's a chest. La la la. Now Toad never ceases to amaze. Airheaded. What else has been going on? In the land of... California. I don't know. It was really hot here in the past weekend or something. It was like 100 degrees in California. Or wherever we are. You could not survive in here without having the AC on all times. Uh-oh. Moosed. Now, guys. I'm sorry. Me too. Yeah, people can get tense. That hasn't happened yet, surprisingly. So yeah, it was really hot, and I died. Oh, Mars meat trap. Can't wait for Vor. As such. So we're one team member short. Or not. What's been going on?
I have to think of anything to talk about.
Okay. In the meantime...
I'm gonna be getting prepared to order food because I'm getting hungry.
Alright, well, on September 13th, I will be considered fully vaccinated, which means I can do stuff. There's an in-person Smash Bros. Tournament that's 20 minutes away from me at a cafe, so I'm probably gonna go and compete there.
My mom and dad have been getting into arguments because my dad refuses to vaccinate.
That's fun. I refused to vaccinate, but that was only because I had a fear of needles. And,
I'm gonna be honest here. I was giving up explanations as to why I didn't want to do it explicitly because, we still don't know shit. In reality, it was explicitly because I was afraid of getting shot.
Yeah. I was told, oh, it won't hurt a bit. The first one's stunned.
They didn't hurt much but it still stung. And also, after that second one, I was kind of dead for a day.
Yeah, same. I was sick the next day. That was on Monday. I think I got shot.
Like, you want to know how exactly I was dead?
How?
Like I was off for that for the day, right?
Yeah.
And the next day over, I was like completely sick.
Whew.
The following day over, I was fully healed. I was completely back to normal.
Oh my god, I felt the exact same way.
And like,
wait, I did 100 damage.
Yeah. And the day before that, the first time around, I didn't feel shit. My brother though did get sick.
Sounds fun.
So you can see how I was not looking forward to those.
Chopper. I can't speak.
Tony Chopper.
Tony Chopper. Tomato, potato.
That was a One Piece character.
Yeah. She sells seashells by the seashore. Lonely Bread. Okay, we got some upgrades. We can get a clown robe. Or pirate gear. Or a Chinese uniform. I'm just gonna go for the cheapest one. Alright.
I also haven't had an upgrade in forever, so makes sense.
Yeah. Doing purple, because... I don't know, I kind of associate you with the color purple.
Smart.
Yeah.
Me and Kevin are kind of associated with that color.
Yeah.
Mostly because it's some of our favorite colors.
Yeah, I spent like an hour, like, at the middle of the night, one night on my Discord server, trying to, like, differentiate. Because, like, in my public Discord server, I have two roles with very similar colors, that being the admin role and the uneven buddies role. And they're both a shade of red, and I was desperately trying to differentiate them from each other.
Mm-hmm.
So that took, like, an hour of my time. And at one point, I changed the uneven color W's buddies color to blue. So yeah, that was... That's me. Are you reading my bio?
No, I was just looking at, like, your roles.
Yes, my roles. I have roles.
His roles in the Uneven Buddies public server in Grand Sensei.
That's the server owner.
The member of the Uneven Buddies.
That's...
Today's sponsor.
That's Server Booster.
Blue Belt.
That's, leveling up rank.
He, him.
That's pronouns.
As seen in Miitopia.
That's a reference to my Miitopia live streams on my main channel.
My current roles are member of the Uneven Buddies, White Belt, and he, him.
Yes. Sometimes one of the admins just gives a mod role, like an Uneven Buddies role to some of the mods as a joke. Yes.
Jonathan has the same rules as I do.
Yeah. Is there a problem?
No, I'm literally just looking at the members. I'm not going to say all of them explicitly because I'm only really looking at the members.
Yeah.
And Kevin isn't on the server.
Yeah.
He honestly mostly uses
Discord or D&D.
No. Mostly just to talk with his friends while he's playing online.
Yes. I do that too because PlayStation chat is kind of
garbage.
Garbage, yeah. And also Switch online chat is
especially garbage.
Especially. Like what the fuck? And their excuse was we do things differently.
Their actual excuse is we didn't even want to bother trying explicitly because everyone just uses Discord.
Yeah.
Or Line.
And there's also been, speaking of Nintendo Switch Online, there's been some rumors floating around that Game Boy and Game Boy Color games are coming to the service.
If they do, thank God. It would actually make it worth it.
Yeah, which, look, I know everyone's hoping for Nintendo 64, but I'm
gonna be honest here, I care more about the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah. Well, one, it's a new platform, so they have more shit to pull from for new editions.
Yeah.
And two, Nintendo 64 emulation is pretty difficult.
It actually is. Like, if I'm correctly, isn't GameCube also fairly difficult?
GameCube's actually pretty easy.
Mm.
Because, like, Dolphin's pretty popular, so... And Dolphin's the GameCube emulator.
I would have been pissed if we didn't get that one.
Yeah.
Hey, look! It's Kirby's!
Yeah. Dolphin's the name of the GameCube emulator, and it also runs Wii games. Because, they have the same architecture, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna save that shit. Okay. What else?